Are you tired of that constant buzzing feeling of anxiety in the back of your mind? That sense of dread that tightens your chest before a big meeting, or keeps you staring at the ceiling at 3 a.m.? Millions of us are looking for a safe, natural way to turn down the volume on anxiety, but worry about the side effects, dependency, or emotional numbness that can come with prescription medications. What if part of the answer wasn't in a pharmacy, but hanging from a beautiful, intricate vine? What if a flower, used for centuries by traditional healers, holds a potential secret to calming your nervous system, with modern science beginning to explore its effects? Stay with me, because today we're uncovering what we know and what we don't about one of nature's most stunning plants, Passiflora incarnata, or passionflower. We'll explore how it might work, what the limited research says, and most importantly, how you might use it as part of your wellness routine. The problem with modern anxiety. Let's be honest, the modern world can feel like a recipe for anxiety. The constant pressure to perform, the endless stream of notifications, the social and financial stressors, it's a lot. For many, the first line of defense offered is often a prescription. And while these medications are life-saving for many, they aren't a perfect solution for everyone. The common complaints are valid: the brain fog, the emotional blunting, or the fear of long-term dependence. This leaves millions in a difficult spot. Live with the anxiety, or live with the side effects? This is where the search for other options begins. It's a search that leads many of us back to nature, to remedies our ancestors knew and trusted, and that's where Passionflower enters the story. What is Passionflower and how does it work? Imagine a vibrant, sprawling vine with some of the most complex and beautiful flowers you've ever seen. That's Passionflower. Native to the Americas, this plant, specifically the Passiflora incarnata species, has been used for centuries by indigenous peoples and later by European herbalists as a calming agent and sleep aid. But how does it actually work? Well, the truth is the jury is still out and science hasn't landed on a definitive answer. However, the leading theory is that its calming power comes from its influence on the brain's GABA system. GABA, or gamma-aminobutyric acid, is your brain's primary brake pedal. It's an inhibitory neurotransmitter that helps your neurons to slow down, reducing feelings of overexcitement and anxiety. When GABA levels are low, your brain's engine can run too hot, leading to racing thoughts, restlessness, and that classic feeling of being overwhelmed. It's thought that Passionflower's unique compounds, like certain flavonoids, might help modulate GABA receptors in the brain. Think of it like this: Passionflower may not just slam on the brakes, but rather gently helps your brain use its own braking system more effectively. This might be why many people report a sense of calm without the heavy sedation that stronger medications can cause. Beyond that, some very early preclinical research is exploring other possibilities. Lab and animal studies have suggested that Passionflower components might interact with other neurotransmitter systems, but these effects are not yet confirmed in humans and are still considered hypothetical. This multi-target action is a fascinating area for future research. The proof. What does the science say? This all sounds great, but what does the human research show? It's important to be clear. The evidence is still limited, and most studies have been small. Recent systematic reviews which analyze groups of studies have pointed out some promising findings. For instance, a 2020 review of 9 clinical trials noted that the majority of studies reported a significant reduction in anxiety levels among participants without major adverse effects. However, these reviews almost always conclude by saying that we need more and larger high-quality trials before we can make definitive claims. Some studies have put Passionflower head-to-head with prescription anxiety medications. One small pilot study with 36 patients found that a Passionflower extract was as effective as the benzodiazepine drug oxazepam in reducing symptoms of generalized anxiety disorder, but with significantly fewer reports of impaired job performance. It's a promising result, but one that needs to be replicated in larger studies. Another area of interest is procedural anxiety, that fear you feel before surgery or a dental visit. Some small studies have suggested that a single dose of Passionflower taken before a procedure can lower anxiety levels. One study even found its effect on anxiety was comparable to the drug midazolam, but without causing the same level of sedation. Again, the evidence is rated as limited, and more research is needed to confirm these findings. And since anxiety and poor sleep are often linked, Passionflower has been studied for insomnia too. Research here has been mixed, but a small amount of research suggests it might modestly improve total sleep time for some people. By the way, if you are finding this balanced look at the science valuable and want to learn more about natural approaches to mental well-being, take a moment to subscribe. We're all about exploring what the evidence really says. The how-to, using Passionflower safely and effectively. So, you're interested in trying it. How do you actually use Passionflower? It's available in several forms, giving you options to find what works for you. Tea, infusion. This is the most traditional method. You can buy dried Passionflower herb and steep about 1-2 grams in hot water for 10-15 minutes. This is a great option for winding down in the evening. One small study showed that a low-dose tea improved short-term sleep quality. Tinctures, liquid extracts. These are concentrated liquid forms of the herb. You take a specific number of drops, often in water. Tinctures can be fast-acting, which is why some people use them for acute moments of stress. Capsules nosh tablets. This is a convenient form offering a pre-measured dose. However, there is no widely established standardized dose, and amounts can vary a lot depending on the specific extract. Doses seen in clinical trials have ranged from around 500 milliliters to 1200 milliliters per day, but these were for specific study products. It is crucial to know that more is not always better. Some animal studies have even suggested that very high doses could paradoxically increase anxiety, though this effect is not well documented in humans. The best approach is to start with a low dose and see how your body responds. Safety, side effects, and who should be cautious. No substance, natural or otherwise, is right for everyone. Across human trials, Passionflower is generally considered possibly safe for short-term oral use, typically up to 8 weeks. The most commonly reported side effects are mild and include drowsiness, dizziness, or confusion. However, there are important cautions. Pregnancy and breastfeeding. It's recommended to avoid Passionflower during pregnancy and while breastfeeding. This isn't because of proven harm, but because there is simply not enough safety data to know if it's safe. Some sources note a traditional concern that it may stimulate uterine contractions. Surgery. Because it can affect the central nervous system, you should stop taking Passionflower at least 2 weeks before any scheduled surgery to avoid potential interactions with anesthesia. Medication interactions. This is critical. Because Passionflower may have sedative effects, it can have an additive effect when taken with other things that cause drowsiness. This includes benzodiazepines, prescription sleep aids, other calming herbs like valerian, and alcohol. Combining them could lead to excessive sleepiness. If you are taking any medication, especially for anxiety, depression, or sleep, it's essential to talk to your healthcare provider before trying Passionflower. The golden rule is this. If you have a medical condition or are taking any medication, please consult your healthcare provider before adding any new supplement to your routine. The constant hum of anxiety doesn't have to be your baseline. For centuries, a stunning flowering vine has offered a gentle path toward calm, and today, science is beginning to investigate that traditional wisdom. While the evidence is not yet definitive, Passionflower appears to be a promising plant-based ally. Research suggests it may help by soothing the brain's GABA system and promoting more restful sleep, all with a generally good safety profile in short-term studies. From a calming nightly tea to a convenient capsule, it provides a versatile and accessible tool that may help manage the stresses of modern life. It's not a magic bullet or a cure, but it is a potential tool. When used respectfully and as part of a holistic approach that includes a healthy lifestyle and professional support when needed, Passionflower might be a natural secret to helping you manage anxiety and reclaim your peace of mind. Have you ever tried Passionflower? What was your experience? Share your story in the comments below. Your journey could help someone else. And if this video was helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching and be well.